What is going on, guys? Welcome to a very special episode of Matt Uploads a Kerbal Space Program video and puts it on YouTube. Today we are celebrating a milestone because today I hit 103,240 subscribers, and I always said that I would do a 103,240 subscriber special if and when that time ever came around, and now it has. This is it, and it's not really a mission as such. We're just kind of doing a little tour, sort of a miniature tour of my space agency in its current form and in its final form, because in order to kind of celebrate hitting the 103,240 subscriber milestone, I'm putting my save file up for download so you can have a play around. You've been watching, some of you have been watching me for years, which is weird to think about really, but now you can actually have a look at these things and see them in their original preserved state. So here you can see the fuel truck and some of the loading cars I used in my SSTO built space station in one mission, in which we kind of flew a space station to orbit 3 times, manually refueling it and reloading it with cargo, so no reverting or recovering was used. And we will be looking at some of the other things used in that video, so I won't touch on it too much. And no, you can just ignore that. Don't know what that was there. We're driving around in the Reliant Robin that is actually the same car I sent to Mars in my fairly recent Falcon Heavy video. But yes, so we're going to be starting around looking around the Kerbal Space Center, and then we'll kind of go up into space and various other locations, and just have a look at a few other things. I won't be able to show every single surface base and space station in this video because I've built a lot over the past 103,240 subscriptions. So we're kind of going to be showing off a few selections, maybe show little clips from videos, and just generally, it gives me an opportunity to say thank you everyone for the continued support. I don't know why that sounds like I'm being sarcastic there. I didn't mean to be, but yes, let's just talk about what's on screen. We are at the top of the vehicle assembly building where I've left this ship here. This is the Acacius 3, which was again a fairly recent video actually. This is the ship that landed on every single planet except for even Tylo and Jewel, I guess, for the pedants among you. And I thought it'd be kind of nice to leave it preserved on the helipad on the vehicle assembly building. My old save file, I had the Ekranoplan on top of the vehicle assembly building, but I don't know. This is kind of it was a cooler mission, this one. So this is the Acacius 3. It's a single stage to anywhere, and I think it's a pretty good one. It's got all the science kit on it, which is kind of its, unique selling point, I guess, that it has a practical purpose. It's not just a spectacle of, oh look, it can go everywhere, but there's not a lot you can really do. No, this thing, I think we got like 23,000 science when we did the mission, and I wasn't really trying to get all the science. The rule I was doing was just science experiments on the surface and from orbit and surface samples, but I wasn't researching in the lab and things to bump that up. But there's that plane there, so we can quickly, without further ado, jump down. It's perfectly safe. Look, we've got a jetpack, so it's fine. Get back in the car and have a look around the rest of the Kerbal Space Center, and you can kind of see on the distance just there, in between that left-hand dish and the tracking station building, there's a spire I see on the horizon. So we can just drive towards that now and take a look at it, because that is the booster from the, what was my ship even called? Was it the Guardian? I don't know. It was from my video, fully reusable rocket. This was the main booster, so it's kind of like a Falcon 9-esque thing. It's actually more powerful. I've done a few reusable rockets now. Obviously, there was the Falcon Heavy video I uploaded recently. There was also the Elu Blunderbird video. This booster is actually more powerful than the ones using either of those videos. This can carry a heavier payload, and I think it looks quite cool. And we landed it right next to the Kerbal Space Center. So there it is there, landed in all its glory. But of course, as we all know, like I say, it's based on the Falcon 9, which is obviously SpaceX's recoverable orbital booster. But as we know, Elon Musk is a hack, fraud, fake. He only recovers the main ascent booster. He doesn't recover the second stage. But on this channel, we don't play we play for keeps on this channel. And well, there was a cat in the road just then. I don't know what happened here. We can just skip through some of this. Don't worry, it all polished out. This car doesn't stay upright very well. Probably doesn't help that I was using a jet engine to try and drive around faster. But there we are. There is the second stage of the fully reusable rocket video. So yes, so it was kind of a 3-stage rocket. Just ignore what's going on screen again. I'm not sure what happened here. Yes, we had the crew. We had a crew cabin on top. Then we had a second stage to get it into orbit and do orbital maneuvers. And obviously, we had the main booster, and all 3 stages were recoverable. The only thing we couldn't recover was the fairing, which that's something to work towards. I guess in Kerbal Space Program you don't really need fairings that much, but whatever. And there it is. There's the kind of upper stage of the fully reusable rocket video, and you can see that there. I really should have had something prepared to talk about. I didn't really prepare any kind of thing for talking about these missions, so we can just go ahead and do some light modifications to our car, so we can go and look at the next thing, which is unfortunately across the sea. So we can just go ahead and fly there. This is completely aerodynamically sound. No, this would definitely work in real life. I'm 100% certain of it. So we're flying over towards the island here to find Luke Skywalker. No, so like I said earlier, we looked at the fuel truck and the loading cars for the SSTO built space station video, and there is the SSTO itself. I kind of wanted to leave it preserved, like the fuel truck and everything, but I thought it might be a bit big to try and park it somewhere at the space center. So let's park it here. And you know, in the video, it already landed at the space center twice, and obviously launched from the space center 3 times. So it's kind of nice to finish it on a different runway. And there it is there. So this is the Besant X. Not that the name's really important. Was a bit of a glitch where it started to slide off the runway though, so I had to kind of film this little circling shot in time warp. But yeah, I think that will always go down as one of my more memorable videos, at least in my mind. I was really kind of happy with the way that video came out. But enough of all this boring ground stuff. Let's go into... it's time to go to low Kerbal orbit and have a look at some of the space stations around here, because I think the main purpose of this video is really to show off space stations, because those are the crafts I never share in video descriptions, because they're multi-stage and it's hard to... And also, I just feel like space stations, it's better to design it yourself. It's a bit more satisfying, but whatever. So this is the Prime Station, in which we won't spend too much time watching it, because I'm guessing this is the one that pretty much everyone will have seen, because this is by far and away my most popular video. But there it is. We're going to do a friendly little nudge towards it. So that was the first space station video I built on this channel, and you know, that was it. And this was the second. And this was kind of cool. First of all, it's interesting that this is actually a bigger space station than the one you just saw. But also this was built in a single launch, which ended up becoming kind of like a trope of this channel, I guess. Single launch space stations and bases. But there it is there. And this is in polar orbit. So I don't really know why that's particularly important. But there, this is the polar orbit space station. So yeah, there's that one there. And then we can fly away and have a look at the other space stations. This is the one I was talking about earlier. This is the single mission space station. So multiple launches by SSTO building it. The only thing that was added afterwards is the second orange tank that was added in a space shuttle flight, just to show off my Tatsu space shuttle, because, you know, orange tank space shuttles are always cool to show off. And then finally we have the asteroid space station there as well, which again, I was pretty proud of the way this came out. I do have to kind of be very cautious flying near it though, because the Kraken does tend to grab onto it if you get too close. So I'm going to do a quick flyby and just switch to it and just show you this nice little pan around shot. Not much more to say about that really. Yes, there's that one there. Anyway, we must now cut back to the Reliant Robin, which has made its way to Juna. Reliant Robins can do this in real life. And we can show off another little special thing. And this is probably the last thing I'll show kind of in this video. And you guys can just check out the original videos if you want to see the context for everything else. But this was kind of special because it's the first... Again, just ignore what's going on the screen. This was the first surface base I built on this channel. So it kind of has a special little place there. And also docked to it is the first ever mobile base that I ever built on this channel. So kind of 2 milestones pictured right here. And I still kind of like the way this base came out. But yeah, that's that. So... Like I say, the real reason there's no KSP video this week is because I've had a lot of work on. I'm at university, as some of you might know. I also have a full-time job as it is. I'm obviously making videos as well. Sometimes it catches up to me and I end up not having enough time to make a video. I am working on 2 videos. One of them is very close to being completed though. So I'm sorry that this week was kind of a filler video episode. But, you know, like I say, it gives me... I know some people have wanted... see my save file for a while now, and I kind of wanted to, you know, celebrate the 103,240 subscriber milestone. And, you know, I thought about doing all these things that other YouTubers do, you know, like talking about my life, but I already kind of did that in my 20,000 subscriber special. So I guess if you just... I'll leave a link at the end of this video if you wanted to actually see what I might have talked about if I did kind of the typical YouTuber thing of 100,000 subscriber milestone videos. So yeah, I guess I would end this video by just with a more sincere, you know, thank you everyone for sticking around. All of you that have watched these videos, followed me on Twitter, joined my Discord, donated to me on Patreon. It's been nice. It's been fun. I say that I'm talking about it in the past tense, but I'm still going to carry on making videos. And of course, now that this save file is up for grabs, I feel like it's time to retire it and make a new save file. And I play science mode, so we're gonna have to start again from scratch. We'll have an empty tech tree. So there'll probably be an interim period in which, when I'm doing big missions, I'll have to use a separate sandbox save just to get that out quickly. But I think I might do a science playthrough, show me unlock the tech tree. I'll try and do that. I kind of limited to like maybe 4 episodes, because I guess you guys want me to see me going back to making the bigger scale stuff in which we need the full tech tree unlocked. So it'll be quite a short series, but maybe that's something. Would you guys want to see that, or would you rather me just kind of do that on my own time and then just start out with a fully unlocked tech tree for the more big scale missions? It's up to you. You let me know what you think down below. But yeah, thank you for watching. Like I say, this video, the download for this file is in the description. And yeah, thank you for watching this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy the rest of your day.